Well, good morning, everyone. Just finishing up putting away after having some breakfast. You might be able to hear, but we got some machines idling away outside. I step over here to the window. Oh, we're getting some blinding light. It is pretty early. But one you can clearly see is the John Deere there with the baler behind it. And I think you can get a pretty good guess at what that guy is. So it's been a couple of days since I saw you last. And I have a few surprises, some good news. Yes, I left the door open after getting everything idling. Well, we bought the semi, the Kenworth one anyway. I passed on the Peterbilt. We bought that trailer with it. And you might notice they're both clean. I'll get to that in a minute. I do have to admit that I was wrong about this engine. I didn't look at it very closely. I just saw the white, and it looked like the Matterhorn white of a Caterpillar. It's not. It's a white painted Detroit. And we also got the Oliver here, along with the Oliver cultivator. And this is where we dumped them last night. We also grabbed the Parker Gravity Wagon, which I have now added to my wagon train. I will probably split this 2 and 2 when I'm actually using it, depending on if I'm working alone or not. If I have help to where I can leave 2 of them, like at the edge of the field, and 2 of them be running off to be dumped, while the combine's all still running, it all depends. But the reason everything looks so clean is that when I went back to purchase them yesterday, he also had this little International pressure washer sitting out there. And he said he just finished restoring it. Obviously, I bought it. It's pretty damn cool. So we washed everything. And I gotta say, the equipment, all of it looks so much better when it's clean. I mean, other than the bumper damage, the screwed up mud flaps and stuff, the Kenworth doesn't look bad at all. But anyway, that's all just a lot of jibber jabber. We need to get to work. Oh, shoot. And by work, I mean I had to drop that thing off. Because this is a little underpowered to pull it. You guys saw me struggling a little bit with it last time around. Just a little. So we're going to pull it with this. Now it does leave me with 2 crow's foot style cultivators. And while the Alice got us through, the Oliver here is bigger. The Alice does have an advantage, and that it does have, I forget what this is called, but this bar across the back that smooths things back out a little bit. It's all good though. We will be selling the Alice when we can. I did sell the other broken down Oliver. Right. I was going to put this somewhere. Don't remember what I'm doing. It's too early. Yeah. I think we will actually just stick it. Oh, we don't want to hit anything. Stick it right here. And now we just need to get hooked up to this and head up to the field. So I will, well, fields plural, I guess. I will see you guys up there. And that was a terrible, terrible try. Definitely not quite awake yet. I honestly I didn't sleep the best last night. That's all it is. For such a little town, sometimes it can be very noisy at night. Anyway, as I said, I will see you guys up there. One thing I thought I'd show you guys real quick before I head off. I trimmed up that tree, got rid of a small tree that was closer to the tracks, and trimmed up this tree and got rid of some bushes. All like I said I was going to do, and all without permission. For safety reasons, I just don't even care. This one, I think I'm going to have to do at least a couple of the branches there, maybe a couple on that one too, just to give, you know, because if you're back here, you don't have the greatest view. And I think it's mostly that second tree. So, yeah. Just for safety reasons, I think I will do that. Alright, back to my journey up to the fields. And no, I didn't forget to close the barn door and lock things up before I left. Alright, we're up here at the fields, and I'm going to get cracking straight into it. But I don't anticipate that we will have any issues. This thing should have power to spare. And it seems to. We're cranking right along. Everything back here is working good. Ooh. There we go. Scare the deer off. We don't want any of them running out in front of us, do we? Boy, they're not very skittish. Get out of here. Kind of a weak horn for such a big tractor, but that seems to be a common theme among tractors, honestly. I guess I'm too used to big air horns on semi-trucks and military equipment, you know, things of that nature. So I haven't even been paying attention. Have we left any bales behind yet? I don't see any. That's fine. We're not too worried about that, but I suppose I should have probably, while I was stopped right there, put you guys up on the drone. I guess I'll do that when I get here to the corner. And we'll go ahead and just finish both fields, and I forgot to come back for that strip. Well, too bad this time around. It's not going to make a big difference, and the landowner shouldn't care. Shouldn't. Alrighty. I'm going to put you guys out on the drone. I'll see you in a moment. we're all set there. Just need to eject the last few bales. Let's hop out and have a look-see. Of course, I should have been rolling forwards while I did that. That's alright. We can make that thing flip off of there. So we're all done with the baling. Now we just need to go and get the bale wrapper that I rented. I was kind of having an eyeball over here as I was doing the work. Maybe too much of an eyeball. I was getting a little wonky there a few times. Just looking around back there to see if he had anything new sticking out. Doesn't seem like it. He said that he should be getting some stuff in today. So I thought I'd have a look. See if there's anything that we could use. But so far the answer to that is no. Alright, I will... I was going to say I'll be back with you when we're up here with the wrapper, but I think I'll jump that straight into another drone session, time lapse with the wrapping, just to get the work done. It does take more time to do anything if I'm actively filming it, talking to you guys, making sure cameras are adjusted right and everything. So it's better if I just throw the drone up, put it on the auto tracking, locked onto the tractor, and get to work and just make occasional adjustments when either the drone's getting too close to trees or has its view blocked or just doesn't offer a good view of what I'm doing. You know, those sorts of things. So I'll talk to you guys when the wrapping's all done. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. The Oliver here has done a nice day's work. I'm going to get her into the barn, and we're going to do some general maintenance on her in the form of oil change and things like that. Yes, I know I just got it, but Well, let me put it to you this way. It had oil. It was dirty. It was obviously dirty. But you don't want to change oil cold. So she's done some good work. She should have cleaned up anything she needed to clean up. So now I'm going to get the oil changed. And it's about noon right now. And the farmer, I let them know that the bales were all wrapped. And they said that they could have somebody up at the field around 3:30. So we're going to get up there a little bit before that with the John Deere with the front loader on it. And we'll grab, we'll take our bale equipment up there. Unfortunately, we only have a spear. Yeah, and it's on here. It might be worth us just buying a wrapped bale handler. But yeah, we're gonna get up there and be ready to go about 2:45. We could probably start stacking them. But I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we just finished up loading the truck and sending him on his way. Our new friend here did get some new equipment in today like he thought new old equipment, I should say, like he thought he would. And he did move some other things around. Not sure what the idea there is, but lots lined up by the fence now for sale here. We looked at a lot of this when we were here before, but there's also a lot we haven't seen before. That Ford's pretty cool. It has a V8 automotive motor under the hood instead of its original motor. Nice GMC grain truck right there. A nice Alice articulated tractor. What does that say? 8550? Not really familiar with it, but it's clean. A lot cleaner than some of his other stuff here. And there's a Mack dump truck with pup trailer. Nice mower. Bigger than ours. Although the header looks pretty much the same size. That Gale forage wagon is gone. Yeah, anyway. Let's get back to the farm. Now that we're done with that contract. Pair of contracts, I guess. I don't know how you want to look at it. It was 2 fields, but for the same farmer. Is that 1 contract or is it 2? I would call it 1, I guess. But anyway, now that we're done with that, we're going to head back to the farm. And yes, I did use the spike. We couldn't get anything on short notice, so we just had to tape over the holes using foil tape to patch. Whoa! Damn deer tried committing suicide. There's a reason that tape exists, so. Anyway, I will see you guys back at the farm. Alright, we are back on another day. I did the silage loading off camera yesterday, then drove us home, chatting for a bit. It is now September 1st, and we are tackling some weeds for another farmer. It's not the greatest paying of contracts, but it's something. And I have good news, and I have bad news. The good news is that we are getting more contracts. I have this one and a fertilizing contract to do. The bad news is that I've had a call from the city, and they have basically told me that I've broken city ordinance, cannot do crop farming inside the city limits. And they want me to plow up my fields and plant them back with grass. I went back and forth with them about the financial realities of that. And after a lot of pushing back and forth, they have agreed to allow me to harvest what I have planted, and then I have to plow it up and turn it to grass, and I have to pay a $500 fine. But that $500 fine is better than just completely sacrificing what we've done. So that's where we're at with that. It does mean that we aren't going to be doing any more crop work, and our plans for those two little fields that we've created are not going to happen. We're going to have grass and grass. And of course my battery cut out in my camera. Go figure. GoPros anyways. So I'm not sure where it cut me off exactly, but that's where we're at. And I guess I should just buckle down and get to work on this field and get over and do that fertilizing contract. Before the day is out. Hope I can get them both done today anyway. And then we'll see what else we can see. I will put you guys out on the drone for both of these jobs and talk to you this afternoon sometime. Well, I quit filming because it started raining on us. Well, that and the battery in the drone was low. So it just didn't make sense once it started raining to keep trying to go there. Get this guy put away. Come on. There we go. And as far as us, well, excuse me. As far as us, we will just park up right here and quick zip in the house. Well, in the barn at least. And we'll just have a nice afternoon trapped indoors. So it's a good thing that we had grass in this field as a cover crop, so we're not losing anything there. The one across the road that we put in some soybeans, kind of concerned about those, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. They should have been doing something already. We might have gotten some bad seed. I'm not sure on that. Alright, so anyway, as I was getting to, I never did tell you guys about Fred and what he had left us in his will. Turns out it's a little bit of property up by Frankenmuth, Michigan. So basically home. And with how things have been going down here, I am really, really honestly considering packing it all up and going home. You know, if things aren't going to work out for us here, then why should we stay? I have really more equipment than I honestly need, and I'm certainly going to sell some of it. We won't go. If we do go, it won't be until after soybean harvest time has come and gone. But yeah, that's already for sale. I'll probably sell the 4020. Gonna sell the small baler and this hay wagon. We're not gonna take those with us if we go. We have the bigger baler, and what we need to do is just we'll probably use our gooseneck there to haul any bales produced out of this thing. That'd be the smarter way to do it. So yeah, we'll take this thing with us, obviously, and the 4320, the mower, the seeder, the planter, our little manure spreader and sprayer units. The combine will obviously go. Semi's definitely going to go. There's no doubt about that. The header, basically everything except that, the small baler, and the hay wagon there that goes with the small baler. And possibly the 4020. I don't know. We'll see on that one. In the meantime, yep. I just don't know what to do. It's really frustrating. But for now, that's going to be it. And I will see you guys on the next one.